Parks and Animal Services Division Manager. And I just want to thank Marilyn for giving me the opportunity to come speak to you tonight. We're trying to get a word out about things that are happening in Lane County parks. As you know, up and down the McKenzie River, more than likely, if you're accessing the McKenzie River, you're doing it through a county park. So this is a very important region for us, and we're happy to be here tonight. I'm happy to be here tonight. So just want to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing. A little bit about Lane County parks. There's 70 parks throughout the county, all the way from the coast to over in Florence to up the McKenzie, up to Jenny B. Harris wayside. And so lots of parks, lots of responsibilities throughout the park system. Buford Park, several of you may know, is our largest park at 2,000 acres. The total system is about a little over 4,000 acres. And it's a big responsibility as a steward of your parks. And we want to, as we're going through this update process for our master plan originally was adopted in 1980. So it's quite old and needs to be updated, and we're working towards that. Just a little bit about the parks. You can see McKenzie River, about 25 of the 70 parks, almost 300 acres, almost 10% is up the McKenzie here. You'll see also characteristic of our parks is, you know, boat launch, marina, docks, swimming access, a lot of water access for our park system. So it's an important part of the service that we provide. A little bit about our funding. You'll see that we don't receive any property tax support. So the parks item on your property tax bill is actually all the parks districts in Lane County, not Lane County parks. So the way we get funded is camping, transient room tax. We get a portion every time you stay at a hotel room in Lane County. We get a portion of the transient room tax that's charged. RV registration fees, so when you buy an RV and you pay your registration fee to the DMV, we get a portion of that. Car rental tax, if you rent a car in Lane County, a portion of that comes to Lane County Parks. Admissions is the $4 a day, $40 a year, annual passes or day passes, and moorage at our three marinas. So a majority of our funding comes from those who use the parks, plus those other taxes and fees. So that's just a little bit about our revenue. It's about $3.5 million for 70 parks and about 9 permanent employees. If you remember, in 2015, we came out with a draft plan, and we actually had a meeting in this room to gather feedback about that plan. What we heard was that the plan did not necessarily reflect the values of the community, so we've done a reset. What we want to do is come back out and get the values of the community, hear from you, and understand what it is folks want from their Lane County parks over the next 20 years. So we've created a new process and re-engaging residents and stakeholders. We want you to be involved, want to hear your feedback. At this point, there is no more draft plan. We're resetting the process. So we're gonna come back out. I'm projecting late fall, early winter this year with a draft for you all to look at and comment on. So we're in this countywide outreach. This is a slide from our consultant, MIG out of Portland. They're helping us through this process. And we're kind of in this refinement process where we're doing our countywide outreach. So what's our vision going through this process? We want to support community livability for all residents, protect our natural cultural resources, take care of our existing parks assets, and then invest in improvements to make Lane County parks destinations for residents and visitors. How do we do that? That's our question to you. How get your feedback on how we achieve that vision? What are funding priorities in your mind? And what is the right level of investment? So how can you tell us and give us your feedback? Oh, sorry. me go to this and I'll go back to that. So we have our, we've done 5 community workshops so far throughout the county. Monday is our last one for this round. There will be other opportunities to comment. This isn't the end of it, but it is for this round. Our last community workshop will be Monday, May 22nd at Springfield City Hall in the library meeting room. If you can't make it, please go to our website, Lane County Org Parks Plan, and you can sign up to be on the mailing list. There's an online survey that you can take there, providing any comment that you'd like, plus taking the survey. We have several questions there that we'd like to hear from you on. Our open houses, there will be more. Once the draft is completed, we'll be out and asking for your public comment on that. And again, if you sign up on the mailing list, or we'll be trying to get the word out through our task force. Marilyn mentioned that a little bit. We have 23 members of a citizen volunteer task force that is helping us through this process, and will be helping us kind of calibrate the system plan to represent the needs of the community. And we have representatives from all over the county, including McKenzie River Valley. Let me go back to this. So what we're at right now is kind of this visioning process. Our consultants come up kind of 3 service scenarios. One is an accessible water-based recreation opportunity, so rivers, streams, wetlands, many parks providing access that we currently have to water and maintaining that as a priority. The other scenario could be a nature-based recreation system, and mainly protecting or restoring the natural values of our park system. We have over 4,000 acres. How do we manage that for either riparian issues, invasive species, that kind of thing? And of course, education opportunities, or trails, that kind of thing. The third kind of service scenario is trail opportunities and connections, which is an interesting scenario in that we don't have a lot of trail miles in the Lane County Park system. But this has come up through not only public comment, but in the task force as well, where we look for opportunities to connect our parks, not necessarily Lane County parks, but maybe Lane County Park is a node where you can access Forest Service parks or core parks or BLM, and how do we make those connections? So that's kind of the 3 scenarios. The task force has indicated they like a combination of all 3. And so these are kind of where we're at now and what we're getting comment on. So when you go to our website, you take the survey, this is the kind of stuff you're gonna see. I guess that's it. So again, lanecounty.org/parks plan. Give us your thoughts. We want to hear from you. We will be back out and look for that. If you want to keep up to date, please sign up to be on our mailing list, as we'll hand out or be mailing out notices as we go through the process. Thank you very much.